Hi everyone, I'm Brendan.
And I'm Karen.
And we've got Peaches and Lily and Jimmy's on the floor here.
The whole family wants to get in on the show today.
I think everyone's hungry. I think that's the
Yeah,
problem.
I think so. It's nearly tea time.
Yeah. Well, together we're Fox and Rabbit, and we're filming this, our 39th Flosstube, on Saturday the 16th of December. I think it's been like a month and a half since the last one, because you've been really slack.
Anyway, we're going to put them down now.
Yeah, because they're
going to be annoying. Come on, down you go, sweetheart. Good girl. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's been a busy 6 weeks or so. We've attempted it a few times, and there's either been...
Can I take these stupid things off?
Oh, yeah, Brendan had these ridiculous things over his glasses, and I haven't stopped laughing for 10 minutes, so...
You bought the stupid things.
I know. Well, you've got to get into the festive spirit, Brent. Yeah, so we've we've attempted it a few times, and it's really hot here at the moment. We've had about 2 weeks of heat waves, followed by big thunderstorms at night, and then the power's gone out. So we've gone to film when it's cooler, and then the power's gone out, and it's just been crazy busy. Plus, you've been working crazy hours just to get caught up. So
and the air conditioning's been breaking down in the heat.
Yeah,
it's been so hot.
We got a brand new air conditioner installed on Monday. So, and then the one up at the studio went on the fritz a couple of days ago in the middle of a heat wave. It was about 43, 44 degrees Celsius, which is about 110 or something Fahrenheit.
Well, that was the official temperature. It was a lot hotter than that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so you had, and it just packed it in, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it was 53 or 54 degrees in the studio.
Bren was in the middle of a dye run, and he had to get up, and then would you have to vacuum about 3 things full of dust out of the filters in the ceiling? Oh my goodness, it's just been... And then we lost the power up at the studio after another storm that hit the Central Coast here, and it's just been a really bad couple of weeks for weather.
Plus we had all that fabric that dyed in 2 colours as well.
Yeah, a lot of that, didn't you?
Yeah, a whole bunch of that.
Where he had the trouble is you don't see it until it's being ironed.
Yeah, you don't see it when it's dyed. You don't see it until it's dry.
Yeah, and that's where what causes that?
That's where they've changed the thread.
The thread in the middle of the production run, yeah. So it looks like white linen or Aida when it's being dyed. And when you're cutting and serging it, but then when it's dried, you just see a straight colour straight down the middle, usually in the middle, and it'll be lighter on one side and darker on the other, and it's just... The trouble is, Brendan will have done, 200 yards of linen that day, and he thinks he's on to the next colour for those shop orders, and then he has to go back and re-dye 1 or 2 pieces in, say, saltbush or whatever.
Some more than that.
Yeah,
some
I know.
Of them was the whole roll.
I know. So it caused major setbacks this last, 2 weeks, really. You lost almost a week because of the first lot. Yeah, I know. A couple of weeks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 1 full week for one lot, and then all of a sudden it happened in another. And I think that affected about 6 different shop orders. So... It's been challenging. And, of course, it's leading up to Christmas when we want to take, the Christmas, New Year break off like everyone in Australia. Because we have Australia is obviously... Australia. Christmas Day is obviously a public holiday in Australia, but so is Boxing Day and so is New Year's Day. So usually it's tradition in Australia for most businesses to close down those 3 days between Christmas and New Year's. So... We are working around the clock to have a few days rest over the break, because then after we get back, it's all systems go to Nashville. Still filling shop orders, but also getting ready for Nashville. What are you doing, Peach?
These dogs are annoying.
I know. Put them down. But so the good news is we got our air conditioner at home, a new one installed on Monday, and it's beautiful in here now because today it's been really hot again. Hasn't it? I had a lovely day today around at my friend Naomi's place. My friend Linda came and picked me up this morning, and we went around to have our yearly Christmas, gift exchange and stitching day, which was lovely. We usually do it at each other's houses. We rotate for different Christmas times. So this year it was Naomi's turn. So she put on a lovely lunch for us, and thankfully her air conditioner was working well because, like I said, today it was so hot. And and we had a lovely day. So I'll show you what we all exchanged later. But we did a lot of talking, a lot of stitching, a lot of eating. It was really lovely. So that was a nice day today.
I did a lot of sleeping.
Yeah, you actually... Well, thankfully, we worked really hard yesterday. Brendan worked all day and then I worked all night ironing just so that we could have a day off today. Because it was going to be stinking hot up at the studio, so...
Back to work tomorrow.
Back to work on Sunday, yep. So, yeah. What else, Brett? Medical update, I guess. My knee... Thank you again so much for all the lovely, messages of concern. And I had my 2-month checkup with my surgeon last Friday. I'm losing track of days. One day's rolling into another at the moment.
No, Friday a week ago.
Friday a week ago it was too. So he was very happy with my knee. He said for only 2 months it's exactly where it should be. I'm, of course, very impatient for it to all be completely back to normal. But he said, he told me that apparently the first 2 months, about 80% of the healing has been done. But unfortunately, the 20% that's left can take 6 to 12 months. So apparently I've got about 1 kilo of fluid still on my knee, which was lovely. So that's why at the end of the day, like today, like now, after I've been on it all day, it's very, very sore. So, but he said eventually the fluid will eventually be gone. And he said within 12 months, I won't even realise I've had it done. So that's my aim. So, yeah, but he was very, very happy with it. So every concern I had just with how it was feeling, he said it was all completely normal. So, yeah, so that's all good. So hopefully he said basically by the 6-month mark, things get really good. And I'm only 2 months in, so I've still got another 4 months before. So, yeah, but everything's really, really good. What else, baby?
It's all your stuff.
All my stuff? What else?
I haven't been
You've
anywhere.
been working hard, baby, I know. A bunch of friends and I went down, I think... Oh, well, it was the week I went to the surgeon. I think it was on the Wednesday. We had... there's 8 of us, well, 9 including me. We went down to the Krill Goblin down at Kalara in Sydney. And we had our bigger stitching gathering. Julie put on a lovely morning for us at the Krill Goblin. There was champagne and there were ginger cakes and all sorts of stuff. I think Tioni brought the champagne and Julie put on a lovely spread for us there. She actually also, so we did a lot of shopping damage. It was lovely. We had friends come. My friend Jody came up from the South Coast. People travelled from sort of all over the place, and then we went to the local pub and had a lovely lunch where we all exchanged small gifts and things. But while we were at the Krill Goblin, Julie, who is the owner of the Krill Goblin, she gifted us. She had like a little Christmas tree set up, and we're all looking at these little balls thinking, oh, we need to buy one of those. They're a great gift. But they weren't for sale. She'd actually made them for us to each take. They were in 40 count and 36 count. I picked the 40 count. Just this little complimentary design to stitch. And so there's a piece of 40 count linen, a needle, and a skein of red Averiswa silk. So everyone was just thrilled to bits to get to take one of those off the tree. So thank you, Julie. We were all thrilled with that. And it was very, very unexpected and very, very much appreciated. So, yeah, so that was a fantastic day. Got home late afternoon again, revolting hot day, but it was really, really good to catch up with friends. And it's been feeling a lot more Christmassy this year, I've found, than last year. I don't know why. I'm certainly in more of a stitching mood to do Christmas stuff. Last year I just didn't feel like it at all. Hey, bub, what else?
No, it's all your stuff.
Happy 70th birthday to our friend Elizabeth Coodsey.
Happy birthday, Elizabeth.
Brendan, we found out that the day we were actually at the Krill Goblin, we all found out, I think, the day before that it was actually Elizabeth's special day. So it was nice to surprise her with flowers and stuff there, and that was lovely. So happy birthday. It was also my friend Nia's birthday the same day. You want to wish Nia about? But she was down in Victoria and couldn't make it. So I think she had her wedding anniversary the day before and her birthday on the 6th. So happy birthday and happy anniversary to Nia. You could also wish her a happy both.
I could, couldn't
you? Could. So, yeah. And I have been attending a lot of things. It's been so long since we last filmed. I don't remember what I've shown, what we haven't. But I attended the Jingle Ball, which I'm sure everyone has seen all over the net. It was fantastic. It's harder for people in the Southern Hemisphere, obviously, because the times are just all over, in the wee hours of the morning many times for us. But Steph from Lindy Stitches put on, she did an amazing job putting it on. All the designers were fabulous. It was a load of fun. I laughed all the way through it. I attended a class with Kathy Habman, 2 classes with Liz Matthews. And the good thing is that they're taped, so I've got a month to rewatch those classes as well. They were so much fun. Can't wait for the one next year. Like I said, I'm just like a walking sort of vampire for a couple of days because I'm up in the wee hours watching it all going on and attending all the meet and greets and stuff. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Got a lot of purchases from there, which I'll show you as well. But apart from that, I'm back at work, and apart from that, we've just been working hard to get all the orders out. Yeah, Lily wants to get up through the seat. Lil.
Oh, come on now.
Dear.
Watch your head.
Careful, darling. She said, I've got to be on camera. Hey, darling girl. Hello. Righto. So that's that. I think that's about all of our updates. What else? Is there anything else with you?
No, I haven't done anything. I don't think I've left the house.
Brent, they haven't left the studio. But yeah, Brent's literally been either up there working or he gets home and he's so tired. He's just been conking out watching. We've been watching Lego Masters and all sorts of stuff, and luckily it's all been taped. So because Brent is not even making it to the end of anything we've been watching. He's just out like a light on the lounge. But like I said, you'll have a bit of a rest and a recharge over Christmas. So Lily, stop licking everything in sight. What are you doing, darling? What's the matter? Oh. He even hasn't put our lights up on the outside of our house yet, so hopefully before Christmas the lights will go up.
Next year.
Not next year, we're getting them up this year.
What do you think, though?
Lily says, I don't really care. Yes, what else?
Nothing else has happened.
No, we're really boring at the moment. Oh, darling. No, stop, no. Okay, so what have we been stitching? Well, a lot of what I've been stitching has been gifts for friends. So I stitched, what I'll do is I've taken photos of the little Christmas ornaments and stuff that I have stitched to show that I have been really, really busy stitching. So I will put them in here. Bren's going to hate me because they're photos he's going to have to insert. But this one is a one that's winging its way to my friend at the moment. So it should be there any day now. But Carol, if on the off chance you're watching this, look away now because Bren's going to put a picture of this. It is by Teresa Kogut and it's called Peace. And I must admit, everything I've stitched this season for friends, I have not wanted to give away. So I must love these friends a lot because I've parted with all of them. The next one is, well, you stitched one of these for Jenny. One of them is Love by the Drawn Thread. And I stitched, what did I stitch for Jenny? I stitched one called Peace by Mojo Stitches. It was from a kit that I bought last year at the Cruel Goblin. I thought I had it here somewhere. I wouldn't move much, but I don't think I'm going to have a massive avalanche here. So that was for Jenny. So we'll put pictures of those two up here as she already has those. Today I swapped ornaments with Linda and Naomi. For Linda, I stitched this one. It's Through the Woods Ornament by Barbara Anna. Putting that up here. Oh, and that was the other one. That was the that is the one that, it wasn't, Bright. It was Bright by Mojo Stitches. So that came with the whole kit. And for Naomi, I stitched the Croquette A Go-Go. I can never pronounce that properly. It's the squirrel free pattern for 2023. That's not the actual chart. That's just the cover. But I stitched that on a really bright piece of marine blue Joblin. So Bren will put a picture of that one in here as well. So that's been fun. What else have I been stitching? I also have I've gotten a lot done while I've been home recuperating. I've gotten the design done for the cookbook for Nashville. We all get asked to submit a recipe and a little design for the Nashville cookbook. I'm thrilled to bits with what I've designed for that one. So I'm stitching the little model. I can't show you that obviously until Nashville next year. I've designed and stitched a retreat piece I'm teaching next year. That's done. Again, I can't show you that unfortunately, because it's no one knows what it looks like yet.
What are you doing, dog? You're not very smart.
Is she biting her nails? Stop that, Lily.
She's chewing her feet.
I also, part of Nashville, Yarn Tree, who puts Nashville Needlework Market on, also asks designers if they can they do a design that's exclusive to them for a couple of weeks as opposed to any other distributors. So I have done and my friend Linda stitched their model for that one, so that's done. I've just been really ticking all the boxes, getting all these deadlines done. I don't know who I am at the moment. I'm feeling really quite good because all the models for Nashville Market are designed. Some are already stitched, some are framed. And the last few, I'm stitching one. Our friend Jenny is stitching one. She's powering through it, unbelievable. And Linda and Marg are all doing it. So they're all in the final stages of being done and ready. I mean, who are we, Brent? You're going to be spending one day a month dyeing all the linen just for market. So he'll be doing...
One day a week.
What did I say? One day a month? Yeah, is that what I said?
Yeah, one day a month means I'll be doing...
You won't be going to market with much linen. He's doing one day a week for Nashville and then the rest of the week.
For the next month, and then it'll be 2 or 3 days a week.
Yeah, so that way we can sort of juggle it with orders as well. So yeah, I've been doing really well. I did start. Oh my goodness me! Oh, one thing I have finished. Whoopsie daisy, is my friend Michelle in the States. She ran the Great Round Ink Circles Round Robin, and the idea was you pick 3 other friends along with yourself, and you pick a design, one of the quadrant ones where they're all the same in every quadrant, and you stitch the first quarter, and then it goes around like a round robin between your friends, and they stitch each one until you finally you get the final one back. It means you don't have to stitch the same quarter 3 times. So we just got our last ones back. So Jenny stitched the last quadrant of mine. Mine is the name escapes me, but it's one I've been wanting for a long time, and the girls did an amazing job stitching mine. Oh, isn't it amazing? It's the travel one. I just can't remember the name of it, but I love it. It's got hot air balloons, it's got trains, it's got buses, it's got planes. It's really, really beautiful. My other 3 friends, theirs, one was, Linda's was the Reflections of Ireland, Naomi's was Reflections of Paris, and Jenny's was Reflections of New York. So we are going to start round 2 of our round robin in January. So we're all picking what patterns we want for that one. I know I'm actually going to be doing, I've picked After the Roses, so mine will be more of a colourful one. But yeah, so that was really, 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 really beautiful. So, I think that one's called Half the Fun, I think. I should never guess things like that because I'm probably very wrong. This is a very, very, very sad start, and I'm going to get back into stitching this over the break. But my friend Ronnie from Garon Stitchery, he started a stitch along. For the next 12 months, we're all stitching a stocking. Now, I didn't want to do a Christmas stocking because I've been wanting to do this one for ages. This is by my friend Paulette from Plum Street Sandals. So it's called Olga's Autumn Stocking. And I think the idea is we're supposed to do about 300 stitches a week. Because I've had to get all those ornaments finished on a deadline for my friends, I've had to put all my personal stitching to the side. I've got one more to do, which I'll show you now, which I'll have done by the end of the weekend, and then I can get back to my normal stitching. So sadly, my sad little start is just in that corner there. I'm doing this on this bright, it's our true blue linen, and it's a very sad start. So I'll have more of that to show you in the next video. So at least I got a start on it. And 300 stitches a week really isn't a lot of stitches. So
it's a lot for me.
Oh, it's about a year's worth of stitching for you, baby. This is going to be going to a friend, so I doubt very much she'll be watching this, but it doesn't matter because I'll be seeing her next week. But I'm doing Prancer, which is a design by Hobby House. I think it was from about 2 years ago. And this was my start from today. So I will do more of that tonight. I changed the green and I've changed the red, and I'm going to make the snowflakes white. So, but everything else is going to be really pretty. So that's the only stitching I can show at the moment. I also want to get back to my Modern Folk Embroidery, the black work by AKGIT. It's just because it's on 46 count linen, and I've had all this Christmas stitching to do. It's just had to go in timeout, but I'll get back to that. I think that's all my stitching. Yeah, what about you, baby?
Mm-hmm. So I haven't really done much stitching. I've started... Look, massive big start. 3 little mistletoe berry things. It's from Plum Street Sampler. It's Cardinal Kin, but I'm doing the Katie Strachan embroidery conversion, and these are the beautiful silk threads that Katie's selected. But yeah, it's a pretty pathetic start. I think 3 berries. That's taken me 2 weeks.
To be fair, baby, you have been working some long hours.
Every time I pick it up, I fall asleep.
Yeah, literally. Literally, because at the moment, the only time he's had to stitch is at night time, and like I said, he hits the couch and he's out. I come in.
But the thing that I was hoping to get stitched as well was this
Is, baby. Be positive. You've still got a week and a half to Christmas.
Yeah, not going to happen for Christmas. Well, so it's a design from Trisha Newen at Thistle Threads. So she had the charts for free on her website, but she also has a kit for it as well.
I didn't know that.
And the kit's got beautiful silk threads. I don't know if you can even see that.
It's beautiful.
Some gold bullion thread, and lots of little sparkles for the Christmas tree. So lots of little spangles for the Christmas tree.
And beads?
Yep. Well, the beads hold the spangles on.
Oh, that'll be pretty. So gold and red.
Yeah. You never even looked at it, did you?
I was expecting it on the tree before Christmas, Brent, so I didn't think I needed to look at it in its unfinished form.
Yeah. So one day that'll be on the Christmas tree.
I thought you were just going to hand it to me to finish for you.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it is very pretty. That's got a sparkle on the tree.
Finish it for me.
Do you want me to stitch the thing? After it's done, I will finish that for you, baby.
I thought I was getting out of it there.
No. You promised me the tree, so whatever year, it doesn't matter.
That's my pathetic stitching.
You'll get some stuff done over the break.
Maybe. It depends how hot it is.
Yeah.
If it's stinking hot like it has
But baby, we've got the good air conditioning now. It's beautiful. It's chilly in here even.
And the dogs think it is. They've
I
been
know.
under the blankets all day.
You don't realise how hot it is now, especially since we've got the new aircon, until you go for a walk out the back and it hits you like a furnace in the face. It's like, oh my word.
Have you looked at Jimmy?
What? He wants to go out.
Look at him. He's got his
Oh, bless.
I wish I could show you.
Oh, bless.
He's actually standing at the back door. The back door's locked.
Where's my phone? I'm going to take a photo. Oh no, he's not doing it now.
He's got his actual head
Jimmy.
at the back door.
Jimmy.
So I think we need to let him out.
I'll do it. He's right next to me.
Poor little thing.
Poor little Jim. Okay, so that's, as I said, I actually have achieved a lot of stitching. I just can't show most of it. It's a lovely feeling when, because usually when I'm coming up to market, by about now, what is it today, the 16th of December, I'm starting to panic because usually by now I don't have any designing done. I don't have any stitching done for nothing. You already know what linens you're doing. We are just so in such a good place for market this year. And I think we were determined to make it happen because we missed this year's market just because of circumstances beyond our control. So it's nice to feel like everything's on track and it won't be that crazy mad panic just before market. So that's a really good feeling. So
I'm just making room.
Oh, he's going to make fun of me because I do. The one thing I have to with the Jingle Ball and the Visits to the Cruel Goblin and a few things I do. And it's also been 6 weeks or something since we last.
I've got a pile too.
Oh, you do have a pile. See, I don't feel as bad. Do you want to go first?
Mine probably costs more than yours.
Yours costs a lot more than mine, baby. Katie Strachan, by the way, if you're watching this, you are a very bad influence on my husband.
You've cost me a lot of money. A lot of money.
She's a very good enabler, our lovely friend. Do you want to show yours first, or do you want me to go through this pile of...
Well, I might do mine first. Okay. That way I can get it off the table so we've got room to put all your stuff.
Sounds like a good plan.
You just have to bear with me a second. You'll probably see my pyjamas.
I was going to say, he's got his jams on. They're dash hounds with cowboy hats and cactus. Oh, gosh. You can actually feel that come off the table. That's how heavy that is, Brendan.
Very stylish they are.
He hasn't been out of his jammies all day, by the look of it. You haven't changed today, have you?
No. Had a shower and went back into the pyjamas.
And then you laid in the lounge and slept all day, I'm assuming, because he was still asleep when I got home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do we start?
Where do you start?
I better move that because I don't want that smashed. So, Katie Strachan is a very, 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 very bad influence. She's been talking about books, and because of her talking about books, I can't have her have a book that I don't have.
Oh, of course not.
So I've had to go and buy them.
It's a competition.
So the first lot of books I bought is there's 2 books in this series. The first one's about English furniture, which I'm sure will be interesting.
Yeah.
But the second bit is about English needlework. And it's from English needlework from 1600 to 1740. And it's the Percival D. Griffith collection. So, it's...
I felt that.
I get the
baby, you already had one hernia operation in your life. You don't need a second one, so be careful.
After all these books, I think I'm going to need...
Holy cow, that's heavy.
So this is the needlework one, and it's absolutely beautiful. Doesn't matter what page you open it up to. It's got stunning needlework. And one day I'll have enough time to actually sit down and read it. Just beautiful.
You didn't know about this one, did you?
No, I didn't know about this one until Katie enabled me. Yeah, it's got a little bit tinted on the...
It's beautiful. Did that happen just then?
No, that was on the trip from England.
Oh, okay. It doesn't matter, baby. The books weren't damaged. That's the main thing.
No, just this bookcase has got
it's
a little bit
look
of
beautiful
damage
on the shelf. It's beautiful. Oh, yeah. But on the back, it's like all like a... Oh, well, I guess it's the furniture side, isn't it?
It weighs like 9 pounds or something, apparently.
What's 9 pounds? What's that?
4.5
kilos?
Yeah.
Hey, Lil.
And then the other books
Oh, this is beautiful.
that I've got, it's been on my wish list forever. It's a really old book. It's from 1939 or something, 1929.
29, I think, yeah.
So it's a really, really old book. And
I love the smell of old books.
it was actually really printed before they did, you know, when colour printing was done as lithographs. So all the prints are at the back of the book, not throughout the book. It's an amazing book.
It's missing its dust jacket, but you know,
Yeah,
when you get this book, you get it.
It's had a hard life.
Beggars can't be choosers. It's a pretty good nick since the 1920s, but that's a 100-year-old book.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think the 1920s, you think, you know, a few decades ago, it's 100 years old.
But the reason it's
So
hard
it's
to
an
get
antique.
is because they only ever made 500 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, yours is, what was yours?
143.
143 of 500.
Yeah. So it's really, really hard to get hold of. If you like needlework, then, you know, put your search on eBay. It'll eventually come up. It's
Like
taken,
it did for Bren. How long, baby?
I've been searching for a copy that I could afford
Yeah.
for like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Got a lot of reading to do.
Beautiful book. Also another heavy book. And the other Grail book come up on eBay too.
This I can't wait to read because I love Quaker samplers. They're my favourite.
This one I've been trying to get hold of a copy for years.
10 years.
Yeah. Which is the out of print needle the out of print needle print Quaker book. It's beautiful. So it's the Quaker schoolgirl samplers from the Atworth School.
Carol Humphrey is the author.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And again, this is a book that goes for a fortune. And luckily, I finally found one on eBay at a price I could afford.
That one I'm really interested in because the what's it called? The what's the name of the sampler, Brennan? It's gone. Sarah Moon. Good Lord, I can't even remember my own grandmother's name. I found out that the Sarah Moon sampler, which is featured in this book as well, among heaps of others, is like my 4th or 5th great grandmother. So how cool! And ironically enough, when they were released through needle print at the time, it was Sarah Moon's sampler that was my favourite. And you can now get some of the Aqua's sample ones through. Was it Stitch Me? Stitchy Box, thank you. I knew it was something like that. But someone kindly, when I mentioned that I couldn't find my original one by Sarah Moon, some lovely person sent me the original beautifully printed one. So thank you again for that. The person knows who they are. But that is also featured in this gorgeous book. I'm going to have a good read of that over the break because that one really interests me. What's this beauty?
And the last book that I've got is the one that it's everywhere. Everyone's seeing it. It's the latest catalogue from Whitney, Whitney Antiques in the UK. If you don't have the book yet, make sure you get it. I think the Attic is.
The Attic definitely has it. Yeah, and a good price too. I think the Attic.
Thistle Threads as well.
Yep.
Have some copies. Yeah, and also Tricia from Thistle Threads has a new Flosstube.
Yeah, she does.
And her second edition, she went to Whitney and she is showing you all the antiques that are in here. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't had a chance to watch that yet.
So it's amazing. So make sure you go on and have a look at that.
Yep. We actually were fortunate enough when we visited about 7 years ago to England. It was when Joy, who was she the original owner of Whitney? I think it's her daughter.
Husband.
Yeah, her and her husband. I think her daughter. Rebecca. I think it was just Rebecca is now the person who runs it. But Joy, she passed away a few years ago now. But we were lucky enough to meet her, and she opened Whitney Antiques just for us. And Bren got a private tour around all the beautiful samplers. She was so incredibly generous and kind. She loaded Brendan up with all previous, the catalogues. And Brendan was worried about how he was going to get it all in the suitcase coming home, but you didn't care. You were going to throw all your clothes out just so you could take.
Put it in the carry-on.
Yeah, it was just incredibly generous of her, and she spent so much time with Brendan going through all the samplers and me, but she knew that Brendan had the real sort of interest, and it was a very, very special day, and we were very lucky to have met her. We'll have to go back and visit her daughter on our next visit to the UK, but So, yeah. But I think that's the first time it's been a really big book format like that, isn't it?
Well, last year's catalogue, because this is a 3-year thing.
Oh, okay.
Exploration.
Exhibition, yeah.
No, a 3-year series.
Oh, okay.
Exhibitions. Yep. The first one was a book as well, but it was soft cover.
Oh, that's right.
This one's hardcover.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing next year's will be hardcover as well.
Very good.
So, and the other thing that arrived, finally...
You've been waiting a long time for this.
We ordered this back. I checked back in October. We ordered this.
They did say it wasn't available until later in the year.
But they had some problems.
I think there was a drama with getting the fabric, I think.
No, it was manufactured.
Well, manufacture, was it? Yeah.
Which are the hand and lock boxes. And these ones are the London ones, which has got beautiful London fabric.
You love this, don't you?
Yeah,
even underneath, look at the beautiful.
Yeah, so it's all covered in the London map, the Liberty print. What a big smoke the Liberty print's called.
You're trying to get it, aren't you? Bren wants to buy it by the metre, so I can make some project bags for him. So if anyone knows where he can get
I can get it from Liberty.
Oh yeah, but
I'll order it after Christmas. I just don't want it arriving in the Christmas mail.
Yeah, because they'll only deliver it to our studio. Physical address.
To address.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the small box where it has the beautiful ribbon for your needles.
Bren was like a kid at Christmas literally yesterday when this arrived. You
Finally
were so
arrived
excited.
yesterday, yeah.
You didn't think it was going to get here before Christmas in the end, did you?
No.
And London's one of our favourite cities. We just love London so much. It's probably your favourite city, and it's just lovely. So now you need to, now that we've done Flosstube, baby.
I can use them.
He was itching to get this all kitted up with all his sewing bits and bobs last night, but he said, I can't because I've got to film Flosstube. And I think if there was any incentive for us to finally sit down and do this today, it was so he could get this all put together.
Put them back in
Wasn't
their
it,
dust
baby?
cloths.
Yep. Yeah, they're beautifully presented in these lovely protective cases.
Stops eaglet licks.
Yep. So is that all your purchases, baby? We won't mention all the pens. Bren collects, what do we call them? Fountain pens. So he's been doing a little bit of that purchasing of late too. But they're not stitching related, so he figures that doesn't count.
No, but
Does it, baby?
these books cost more than everything you've got on that table.
I know.
Over there,
That's
so
why I don't feel guilty at all.
I spent a fortune in the last month and a half on books.
I know. And you've got one more. He bought one other one too. But why? Because it's really heavy or something. You're getting that sent to Katie, and Katie's going to send it to market for it. No, she's going to bring it to summer school for us. Because I think it's because it's a really heavy book, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's another one you've purchased, but you just can't show yet.
I don't have it.
Is that correct? That's correct. But that gives you something to look forward to in August when we go back over. Oh, I don't even know where to start. Oh, have you got your one of this to show? Liz Matthews is also about influence because
it's over there somewhere.
You're using yours, aren't you? I've been waiting. So I'm a patron of Liz Matthews on Patreon, and she showed this. This is from a company called DelaQ, and Liz sometimes will do a product review. So she'll buy something, test it out, and then she'll let us know, is this any good or not? And so this is a fantastic little box. I chose the turquoise aqua sort of colour, and it's a really cool little box. I can start using mine now. But inside, both sides are magnetised. So I don't have anything. No. I don't even have a pair of scissors nearby. But you put a pair of scissors or your needles, and honestly, it will not come out. It's really, really good. So that's a cool little thing to take to like a retreat. What colour is yours? Yours is almost navy. Oh, navy. That's right. You couldn't get orange. So yeah, DelaQ. So thank you, Liz, for recommending that. It's very cool. I'm sort of trying to put everything. Oh, this is going to be fun to clean up later. Okay, so down at the Krill Goblin, none of this is in any particular order. Can't even. These have come from all over the place, but this one was from the Krill Goblin. Now, this is not cross stitch, but this is called My Little Project Nest by Kathy Schmitz, and I love this. This is a little stitchery pouch. It's really kind of prim and funky little needle book. I love that. Okay, from now I've got both. This is how long it's been since we did that last one. I've gotten both the autumn ones and the winter releases by Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. So this one is When Pumpkins Glow and When Witches Go Riding. I love this one. So that'll be on my rotation for next year. And then her Christmas releases. This is very unusual. This one, Peppermint and Pine. Snow Magical. This is pretty. This is called, this was one of the autumn ones. Sorry, this was called Autumn Splendor. Oh, and there was another one too. I just remember there was another big autumn one. It was a big sampler, but that must be in the room somewhere. One of the things we're doing over the break is having a massive cleanup of this stuff. This is Reindeer Games, and she's got the little things for it to go on from 141. 141. Oh, I've blanked. I've completely blanked.
Don't worry.
Oh, isn't it ridiculous?
It's got the little wooden bits anyway.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it. Oh, that's really going to annoy me. So that's cool. So we've got the three little things for those ornaments to go on. And this, everyone's doing a stitch along at the moment. Naomi and Linda had this today, and theirs is looking beautiful. What surprised me and why I want to start this and join the stitch along, albeit a bit late, is because on the 40 count, it's only about that big. It's so tiny. Linda's done the whole border, and I thought this thing was huge. So I thought, oh, I'll have to do that one day when I've got time. But it's really, really small. So this is called The Light of Winter, and it's really pretty. And as it's that small, it's very, very achievable. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so from the Jingle Ball, so these are all printed out because for the Jingle Ball, obviously, we had to buy PDFs because we're on the other side of the world. This was fabulous. I bought it last year as well. So the new one, these are 12 ornaments from the 12 designers that were at the Jingle Ball. This is the Jingle Ball Bauble. So this is a little booklet of 12 different Christmas designs. Very pretty. Oh my gosh, there's just so many. Some of these were the freebies that from the thing. This was Season's Greetings by Teresa Kogut. I can't remember the name. I don't know the name of some of these. Some of these were the freebies. This was for ink circle. I downloaded all the freebies. Ink circles.
Ho, 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 it's called.
Oh, is it? There we are. Thank you, baby.
I can read through the back of that.
Santa Minikin by Luminous Fibre Arts. This is cute. This is Bright Spirits by Beth, Heartstring Samplery. Okay, so now I did Kathy Haberman's stand, and I've got a Very Merry. You know, this is one of those things that I initially got on, bought the things that I felt I had to have, but because you're on there for like 2.5 days, you tend to, before it's all over, you tend to go back, think, oh, what have I missed? Or you'll do a meet, all the designers were doing kind of meet and greet type things, so you actually got to see these, you know, when you're talking to them and they were showing them, and when you saw them in the flesh, so to speak, you thought, oh, okay, I've got to duck back to their booth and buy that one. These were really cute, quick stitches. These will be good for next year. A Little Bit of Joy by Kathy, and I love this one here. This one is called A Whole Lot of Joy. I love this because it's just, this appeals to me because, you know, I love to do finishing. So these will be really fun to finish. This was her sort of big, this one I think was the big Jingle Ball exclusive. I'll do that in half now. This was called All Is Bright. Love the colour of that linen. The very lovely Jeanette Douglas was, so she had, I didn't have this one. This was Budding Bouquet number 1, which was Autumn. And this is Budding Bouquet number 2, which is Winter. So I'm guessing, I think she might have said that spring and summer may be coming out at market. I think I remember her saying that, but I could be wrong. This was gorgeous. Now, this was not a Jingle Ball exclusive. This was a recent release by Beth at Heartstring Samplery, but I love it. It's Advent Season Ornament Set. I love that. Now, I can't show this next one, but this was my favourite one of all of them. And Beth stitched this on our winter wren, but I can't show you the photo, but it's gorgeous because for some reason it didn't print the cover page, but it's called Go Tell It on the Mountain, and it's really beautiful. So Beth, thank you for stitching that. She realised I actually bought it.
That's all they can see.
And then she said on her meet and greet, she said, I noticed, she saw I was on there, and she said, I've noticed that you actually bought it before I can send it to you, because oftentimes designers will send you the chart when it's done on our linen. So this was an older one that she had for sale. I love this. It's called Hibernation Day. Very nice. This was another Jingle Ball one by Beth. This is called Zuzu's Petals. Anyone who knows the movie will know what that's all about. And I'm trying to think, what's the movie we watch every Christmas Eve, Brendan, with Jimmy Stewart?
I don't watch it. I don't sleep through that.
When a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Oh my God, It's a Wonderful Life. Thank you, Bren. I was going to say everyone's going to be screaming at me from out there. Tiny Modernist. This was Christmas time. This is an older one, but again, I love it. Who's this one? Now, some of these might be available soon, and I think some were exclusive to the Jingle Ball, which means they'll be released in 12 months. I couldn't tell you now. I'm too tired to remember which was which. This was Christmas Wishes by Liz Matthews. And Deck the Halls by Hello from Liz Matthews. And I've been collecting all of her 12 Days of Christmas series. So we're up to now the 9th day of Christmas. So what's that? 9, what is that? 9 Maids of Milking? Is that right? Is it 9 maids? Or is it 8 maids milking?
I don't know.
I can't see a cow in this. And this is whatever the 9th one is. 9. What is this? It's annoying me now. 9. Oh, Liz is probably. If Liz, if you're watching this, you're gonna. 9 ladies dancing. I was going to say. I'm pretty sure there was a cow in the 8 maids milking, which was the last one. Oh. Sure, I can remember the cow being in there. Okay, Teresa Kogut. Oh, they're her Patreon releases. So these were her Jingle Ball releases. Greetings from St. Nick. Teresa never fails to knock it out of the park with her design. She's fabulous and a lovely person. Santa's Delivery. It's 141 Design Company by Chantel. I think that's the name of that company. It's all in there. I've just got to get it out. Stuck Santa. This is the Jingle Ball 2023 exclusive. So that won't be released for another year. I think she had 4 new releases. So 3 were new releases. 1. Oh, this is the other exclusive. This one's called Home for Christmas. So those last 2 won't be released just yet. And so speaking of Teresa Kogut, I'm a member of her Patreon. It's an amazing... it's just an incredible one to belong to. I'm in tier 4, so I get 3 charts every month. This one is Winter Wonderland. Gosh, I've got a lot. I'm getting these all filed and organised over the Christmas break. Warm and Cozy Winter. And Cardinal's Friend. It's just amazing, amazing. Now, I also belong to the Witchy Stitcher. And what she's done is, and I don't think I've got them all printed, but Meg decided to do an ornament every day for 12 days as well. So, in her usual very cool, creepy Christmas tradition, this one's called Ugly Sweaters. These are not going to be easy to see. Hexmas. They're always creepy Christmas things, obviously. Creepmas Candy.
They're a bit dark.
They're very dark. They're hard to see, I know. Bar Humbug. What I do want to do is stitch these over the next 12 months because I want to have like a Halloween Christmas tree, if that makes no sense whatsoever. But I've got a black tree that I put my Halloween ornaments on. I'm going to repurpose that then after Halloween to put all my creepy Christmas ornaments on there. So I'm going to stitch these little ones and then these next ones I'll show you as well. This one is Bar Humbug Ghost. So by next Christmas, hopefully I'll have them all stitched so you can see them on my little black Halloween Christmas tree. Festive Mothman. Oh, I love that one, clearly. There are a few others. Oh, what's this one here? Oh, you can hardly see this one.
Dark,
they are too dark. Roasted Chestnuts. As I said, they'll all be stitched. Jack Frost. And the last one, which I really love this. It's called Yule. So now the other thing that Amy, who I met from Lola Crow Cross Stitch, who we met at Acorns and Threads in, what was that, baby? In May. She used our elephant run in her the creepy Christmas Village Sal, and so this is going to consist of 6 ornaments. We did something we don't normally do, and that is we sold packs of elephant run for this when it first started, and Amy gifted me the actual Sal, which I would have bought anyway, but it was lovely. I have stitched one of these, but I haven't finished it yet. But I again want to get back to my own Christmas stitching after that last ornament's done. So I don't have the first one to show you, but this one here is the creepy Christmas tree. There's also a creepy house, which I've started. So I've done the first one, which was the carolers. Then the house is half done. Then we got the tree. And then we got this one, which is the headless horse-drawn carriage. These are all available on Amy's website. And this one came out today. So this is ornament number 5, because what she did is she released 2, gave us a week off, 2, gave us a week off. Now we're on the last 2. So this is the Creepy Crawly Gazebo, and the final ornament will be released next week. So I can't wait for that. So all of those are going to get stitched over the next 12 months and go on my Creepy Crawly tree. And I think also I've got a few of others of Amy's from Lola Crow Cross Stitch that I've downloaded over the last year or 2 that are cool creepy ones as well. So they'll go on there as well. What else? This was from Liz Matthews this month. This was her chart for this month, which just came. She releases hers on the 15th in her Patreon. This is Merry and Bright. So I literally just downloaded that just before we come on here. There's another one that a lot of Australians are doing, and I'm pretty sure this person has lots of different flag versions. There's a US one, there's a UK one, there's a New Zealand one. I'm not sure. I think there might be a Canadian one. It's by Vivster's Cross Stitch Design. It's on Etsy. Now she's got 2 versions of the Australian flag. She does all these flags in Quaker format. She's done 2 versions, and I don't know which one I'm going to do yet, but a whole heap of us are going to start this on Australia Day, which is the 26th of January. So this is version 1, and I think this is the one I'm going to stitch. My friend Naomi today, she was showing she's doing hers in 103, but I think I'm going to do mine in 12 weight sulky, I think. So that's the second one. So this rather than have the actual physical stars, this one has like a white Quaker in where our 6 stars are. We have 6 stars on the Australian flag. So it's really clever. Check that out, because if it's a flag that you want to stitch in your own country, she's got a lot of different countries. So there's quite a lot of Australians starting that one in the new year. This was a little freebie I downloaded from Stone Street Stitchworks called Peace and Goodwill. Lovely freebie to have. Peace and Goodwill. When did I get? I don't know when I got this one. Was from Teresa Kogut. I might just have this out because I wanted to start stitching it. This one's called Deck the Halls. Hope you all got your pens out because I'm going through these fairly fast. At the Cruel Gobelin, I wanted to do this one for years. I saw my friend Kathy Bourne's version of this, and it's beautiful. This is called Joyeux Noël by Artful Gatherings. This one was a freebie. I'm not sure if you had to download this by a certain day, but this is by, I think it might still be available. Running with Needles and Scissors. This is Sarah Rickwood, and I think it was to celebrate something. I can't remember. It might have been a certain amount of followers. I can't remember, but it's really lovely, and it was a freebie. Whether it still is, I'm not 100% sure, but I only downloaded it, I think, about a week ago. Everyone's bought this by now. I used to sell this when we had the shop and didn't keep a copy for myself, and then of course it goes out of print, and so for years I've been after this. It's now back in print. This is you would have all seen this, Peppermint and Holly by Blackbird Designs. I have all the Blackbird books, so you can't go wrong with those. Now this is a little one I downloaded off Etsy. It was from 2000. I don't know when this one was. It says 2005 to 2014. Maybe that's as long as the company was going. I'm not sure. But it's Primitive Stitchin' with an I-N, and it's called... it says Pattern Designs by Shelley Auen. I don't know how you pronounce that, but this one is a really cute one, and it's called Do You See What I See? And it's very, very cute, very prim, and it'll be a really quick stitch. I'll probably do that on our Duxbury. It's a nice, cute one. I've never seen it before, but I think it's really super cute. You all right there, Jimmy? What's going on, boy? When I was at the Cruel Gobelin, she had a couple of kits made up, for our Christmas Day. Her and her staff put together all these fabulous little Christmas kits. Very, 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 it's just so much easier when you can just quickly buy a kit rather than have to kit everything up. This is by Kathy Barrick. This is a Christmas pin pillow. Now, I think I had the chart of this, but it's nice to get the whole kit. So, And this next one's funny. I'll show you why it's funny in a minute. But this is Threadwork Primitives Christmas Duo. Again, beautiful kit by Threadwork Primitives.
I think Jimmy wants his dinner.
I know he does. Bless his heart. He doesn't have to wait too much longer. Okay. I belong to the it's a Scattered Seeds samples. It's their what's it called? It's their club. I can't think of the name of it now. But this was you get a kit every quarter. Jimmy's just trying to get behind. He's just stepped over everything behind the chair here.
Knocked all the wine
Knocked
over.
all the wine. I think we've got a wine stand behind us here. This is beautiful, this one. This is Sweeter Than Honey Pin Keep. She just does, Tammy just does a beautiful job. So I really want to start that one in the new year. So that arrived. My friend Annie Downs from Hatched and Patched, this is a quilt thing. She started her new Block of the Month series, and I've got part 1. I think part 2 is on its way. So I'm going to be making this with my friends Naomi and Linda. But this is what the quilt will look like. It's called A Day in Happy Land. So this is just some close-ups, but that's, I don't know if you can see that. That's the quilt at the side. Lots of applique, stitcheries, wool applique. Really, really nice. So I've got Annie does a great job kitting it all up. So that's part 1. I think that might be New Year's start. Because number 2 is on its way, and I don't want to get too far behind because there's a fair bit of work in every block. That was sent to me. Oh, one of the things I am going to do, and this is kind of more, this one's probably more in what am I going to be stitching. But I want to get this stitched before I think it's the 6th of January or something, when those classes from the Jingle Ball you can no longer see. So I do know how to make this, but Kathy did about almost a 3-hour class showing all the finishing instructions on this. This is called Jingle Around the Block. Jingle Around the Block. So it's one of her block party ones. And I've now got that all kitted up and ready to start. So I can't wait to start that one. And now the only other thing no, that's more in plans. I think, I think that's it. I bought, you kind of bought this for me. This is the 2024 Book of Days. Sure everyone's seen that one by now. And I just remember the one thing I did have, and I missed this. See, I'm finding everything as it's all piled on everything. One of the things I did finish was I've actually loaned the chart now to my friend Kathy in the States, but I can't think what this was called. It was by Kathy Haberman. It was a limited edition, and she's not releasing this one. It was a charity fundraiser. I can't think of something pumpkin, but I just love it. So I was really, really happy with how that one turned out. So as I said, when you can't get a chart, it's nice to be able to loan it to a friend so they can actually have the opportunity to stitch it as well. Cannot think of it for the life of me. So that's all my purchases, I think, baby. I think it is. I've also gotten Roxy Floss Co. for this month.
That's purchases as well.
Well, it's a club, but yeah, it is. And since the last time I'm sure I've got another Roxy Floss Co. month plus Colour and Cotton, which is beautiful. But I'll show. They're all I've got them all put into my thread organisation area. So these just arrived. This is Rule of Plum. I think this was the latest one. Brendan, do you want to show that?
It's your dog.
Lily. No, darling. I can see you. She just looked around very guilty. She's trying to get her sister to play with her, and Peaches is on the couch not interested.
Peaches is asleep.
She was asleep.
Now she's had her head kicked
She was asleep. Now Lily's woken her. The difference between a 5-year-old Iggy and a 2-year-old Iggy. Cole?
Lily's just jumped on
Lily,
her head.
get away from my needle minders. Chili powder. Peaches is just not interested. She's like, go away. Cabernet. And Jimmy just keeps coming over and over and saying, it is my dinner time. And it is. It's very dark now. It was daytime when we started filming this. Prose. Shall We Dance? Oh, that's actually funny. Bow Down. I think these were the latest ones. I hope I haven't switched them up with the last months, but anyway. Sugar cookie. That's nice. Have your cake. And verdure clad. I don't know what that one means. There we go. There we go. So, that's my purchases, baby.
Are you sure?
Yes. Can I just say too, we didn't get a chance to tell everybody about this in our last Flosstube because it was still back in October. So we did mention on Instagram, but every year we swap Christmas cards. The last 2 years we've done a Christmas card with a recipe inside swap. Now I'm typing those all up into an eventual free downloadable book. I know.
Been 2 years you've been saying that.
I know. There's a lot. I never in a million years expected so many Christmas cards, but the recipes are fabulous. The cards are all in a beautiful big box, which I treasure. So this year we thought rather than do more recipes, which means I would have even more to add, we just did a Christmas card swap this year. And they're piling in every day. It's a joy every time I open the mailbox. If any of you remember back to my rant 2 years ago, I do not like e-cards for Christmas. I love them to be part of I'm looking because this is where they are, to be part of our display. And it's just lovely. Every day we're opening up the mailbox and there's more cards. And some people put lovely things inside them, which we love, and things are on our Christmas tree. There was one lady that did put a recipe in. But, so some of them are just, these are ones I'm yet to put up. So this lovely lady put it, Bridget Peacock put a lovely recipe in. So thank you, Bridget. We got that one. I'm not going to show all the cards because I've been literally decorating with them all. This is the sweet one.
You helped me write all the cards too, didn't you?
Brendan,
oh, no, that's right.
Brendan
I wrote all 200 and something cards myself.
While I was out for the day. I love this. Look how beautiful this is. This is from Heather and Lynn Ellis.
Just Heather and Lynn. You don't have to give their last name out.
Whatever, Brendan. Isn't that the prettiest card? Look at that. Oh my gosh, Jimmy's just beautiful. Lynn Martin. Oh, Lynn, I should say. Brenda doesn't want me to give out names. These are just the ones I've gotten in the last few days. So pretty. Darlene, this one's from Canada. I'm just quickly going to show some. Oh my gosh, this one is going straight on the tree, so I'm glad I could. Oh no, this one is from our friend Laurie, and look how beautiful that is. She always sends a really cool pop-up interactive kind of card. That one came yesterday. Isn't that gorgeous? Look, baby, there's a fox and a rabbit, an owl. That's front part. A squirrel. So thank you, Laurie. That's gorgeous. This is, I love the old-fashioned ones. This one's from Ohio. Oh, beautiful handwriting. Isn't it? It's Terry, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yep, Terry. This is just, look at that gorgeous old world Santa. I love that. And this one just arrived yesterday, Friday. Look at this gorgeous one. So this is going straight on my tree. And I've got to think, is it Terry Johnson? Terry?
Yeah.
It is Terry, isn't it? Or Jenny? Terry. Terry. I can see it on the outside. And this one's from Plano, Texas. But look at that. It's a beautiful wooden ornament. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's going on our tree as soon as we finish this video. I love that. And next one is from my friend Carol, but I'll show you our ornament when that's done. So they're coming every day and we just love them. And as I said, they're making the house beautiful and festive, and they just make my day. So thank you. Hope everyone's got all the ones. I think how many did you send out? About 250 or something, didn't you, Brent?
A couple hundred, yeah.
Yeah, so thank you so much. Like I said, normally we would have mentioned it on here like we did in previous years, but we just didn't. We figured it was best. You'd already ordered the Christmas cards. And it was getting later and later, and we thought we're just going to have to mention it on Instagram and then hope everyone sees that. So now the other thing that I'm doing for our patrons, we always do the two charts depending on which level you're in. As I said, Brendan, I think we mentioned it before, Brendan is behind. We are behind with getting our linen out. It was due out, I think, last month. Brendan's going to instead combine 2 quarters, and everyone will get a really big parcel of it in January. So That's half done, getting ready to go out. So thank you to our patrons for being patient with that. My knee, which I thought was going to be like about a 2-week recovery, I don't know where I got that from. Everyone told me it'd be 6 months at least. Just set us back. Brent had to get the shop orders out, but they'll be expect a really big package in January. But so to make up for that, I like in for Halloween I did an extra bonus, which was a mystery stitch along over 4 weeks for Halloween, which I'm really pleased about. That will be a release later next year. But we're up to part 3 out of 4 parts I did a bonus stitch along for Christmas. It's a mystery as well. So part 3 dropped today. We've got 1 more part to go. That's just the computer printout of the mystery stitch along for all our lovely patrons as a little bonus thank you for supporting us.
I'm just hoping that doesn't avalanche.
It's going to, baby. We're almost there. I thought that's all the purchases. What else? What's next? We haven't got your thing in front of us, sweetness.
No, it's all over the other side now. I moved it so they didn't get squished by the books.
Yep, that's right. I think it was kindness.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of kindness. Whatever you want to... Oh! That's the giveaway, so we'll do that last. What did Ronnie and Gary send you? Look at this cute thing. Actually.
So... where are you going?
I'm just going over here for a second. I just remembered something else.
Showing everyone your big butt.
Yeah. Well, Gary, I'm in the Garon Stitchery bag of the month club. So what happens is to save on the postage, that I get mine 2 at a time. So
are you allowed to show both of those?
What's the date?
15th. 16th.
I don't know about that one.
You already shown it, so.
I don't know. Hopefully you didn't see that. Oh, normally he writes on it for me. Well, I know that this was definitely November's anyway. How fabulous is that beauty? Oh, I'm pretty sure that one. But I won't show that just in case. So I got 2 beautiful bags. I will not show that one in case it's not December.
And I got the best Christmas tree ornament.
Brent just loves it. First thing he put straight up on the tree. So that was a very kind thing. Somebody else stitched this for me. It's actually on a tornado, which is really nice. But it's beautiful. It's an ABC, and then it says the storm will, which is cool. And then you open it up and it's got Karen, pass. So the storm will pass and you'll be back on your feet again, wishing you a speedy recovery from Patty. Now, Patty, I tried to find you all over social media. I could not find, I didn't have like an Instagram address or anything to thank you, but I really, really loved that. So thank you very much. It made my day. And that came at a time when I was feeling very sorry for myself, not long after my surgery. So that really lifted my spirits. So thank you for that. And I just remembered one other quick thing too. This is another one. This is in my stitching plans. This is called Pennsylvania Christmas Deer by Shakespeare's Peddler, who I love. I love Teresa's designs. So she stitched it, I think, on a week's dogs, but I'm stitching on our Waratah, and I've got a piece all done for it, and that's going to be with just ecru. So it's a 36 count, but she says to use the 2 threads for a really nice thick coverage. So I'm going to start that as well. I just saw that under the pile of stuff. Okay, gifts. We should go back to to Halloween, baby. Naomi stitched these for us. Look how humongous they are. Fabulous. And look at that gorgeous bag.
Mine's got stripes.
Oh, and it's orange, of course. So thank you, Naomi. Now I can actually put that into with all my Halloween stuff.
I don't know if you can see it, a little ghost pin as well.
And I've got a little bat. So cool.
Why am I getting all this stuff now? I can run out of room over here.
Now I'm going to start having to put it on the ground. I know. Katie sent it. Now this is amazing. Our friend Katie Strachan sent us. Do you want to open yours?
I was going to open this one.
Yeah, I've got one too. So
I'll try not to make them.
I'll just put mine to the side.
Whoever invented these crinkly bags should be executed.
Oh, Brendan. Tad harsh.
Well, they're horrible.
I don't like
these
them either.
sticky
I
bags.
hate them. But they do protect it. So.
Yeah, but they make a lot of noise as well. So Katie sent us her latest notebooks, which is based on her casket.
Beautiful. And this absolutely divine Christmas ornament, which on our little, we put out our little, we've got like a white little Christmas tree this year. We normally have a big full production. I just couldn't bend down and spend hours putting all our beautiful ornaments on there. So
plus Jimmy's been sick, and that's where he has his little bed in front of the window.
Well, that's right. So we didn't want, because Jimmy can't sit on his little bed near the window when the big huge Christmas tree's up. So we got this little white one, which is all lit with beautiful. It's like one of those spindly branch ones. It's just white, and it's great. It's a great one now. I've realised to put all of our Christmas ornaments, our stitched ones on, because you see them all. They're not disguised by all the Christmas foliage on a tree, and it's all beautifully lit. So everything on there sparkles. But Katie's in particular sparkles beautifully. Can you see it? And look at the beautiful needlework and stuff on that. I don't know if you can see it sparkling with that light on it, but it's so pretty on the tree. All the little tiny sparkly Christmas lights on the tree hit all the crystals, and it's gorgeous. Now, my friend Linda gave me this beautiful little angel ornament to go on the tree. And she stitched this for my little dough bowl for Christmas. Now, why I'm laughing about that is I bought the kit for this from the Cruel Goblin. She clearly did too. I almost stitched that for her rather than that Barbara Anna one. But then I thought to myself, oh, you know what? I really want this one myself. This is funny. So I needn't have worried because she stitched it for me, so I couldn't. But it would have been funny because we would have actually stitched the same thing for each other had I have done that. So I love that, Linda. What have you got, Bub?
She gave me some.
She did. Brendan didn't. Now, Brendan's also been gifted quite a bit of chocolate since that Christmas gathering down at the Cruel Goblin, but he's eaten it all. So this all just arrived today.
Tioni gave us a really big
gave you a
bag.
heap. Yeah.
I've still got a couple of those left.
Yeah, not much, baby. You pretty much put a good dent in that. It's white chocolate.
I told you that. Extra large white chocolate.
Oh, Luca Chocolates, baby. It's from our local Christmas chocolate shop. Oh my god.
And I got Christmas socks as well.
That's got help on the back.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, that's funny. No, you can't have the chocolate, Lil.
The food comes out of the iglets.
Linda also gave me a tin of this. It's Walker's Christmas spiced shortbread because I love shortbread. I love Walker's shortbread. It's my favourite shortbread.
And Naomi gave me a tin of chocolates as well.
Yeah, and it's in a T2 tin, which is his favourite tins. He collects the tea tins.
So some Lindt chocolates.
So once the Lindt chocolates are gone, he can then fill that with tea. Yes, I know. Now, from our little day down at the Cruel Goblin too, we all sort of, that's a lovely card from Katie. Look at this. That's a piece of Katie's work. She actually has it. She has a note on the back, so we won't show that. But that was what came with our beautiful gift. So down at the Cruel Goblin that day, we kind of did a mini Christmas swap where we're going to stitch each other ornaments for next year. But this year, this was from my friend Naomi, which is beautiful, and they're all Liberty print. It's not fabric, but Liberty prints on the beautiful notebook. This is from my friend Jenny. You've got Jen's?
Yeah.
This is a Little House Needleworks one she did for me. And I can't remember the name of yours, baby.
Don't remember.
I think we threw the cards out. But that's beautiful.
No,
Bren's having trouble holding it because of Lily. But Jenny, it's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Lily now knows there's food on the table.
She does.
So she says, where's her share?
She's also very keen, I noticed this afternoon, of getting that. Isn't it, Lil? No.
No, it's not a toy.
So she really wants that bad.
It's not a toy.
From my friend Carol, so this is why I haven't shown this, because her and I have been swapping Christmas ornaments. Most of that tree is full of ornaments I've swapped with Carol over the years. She's a very dear friend from New Hampshire. So she stitched this one for me this year, and you should see the teeny, you're not going to be able to see it there, but the teeny, tiny beads all around this beautiful, beautiful little ornament. And that ornament is Christmas Wishes by Jeanette Douglas. And it's just beautiful work. My friend Naomi just gave me a whole stack of these beautiful things from Seiju. all these cute little
careful.
seiju things. And she had, there's these beautiful there's a little thing of pins and just lovely. All, gosh, I'm looking at things everywhere. They're everywhere. All these little seiju things. So that was all very cool. But she also got, and I think this is from a lady in Germany, and every single book is where did they go? Oh, from inside. I'm not sure.
There, isn't it?
Oh yeah. So this is a certificate of authenticity. Mine's called Green Lady. Every single one of them is a one-off by this German designer, I guess you'd call it, artisan. And look at this. I wish you could feel what do you call that, Brett? It's a suede. So leather suede. It's just beautiful. And so nobody else in the world has this particular design. And you open it up and it's got all this beautiful, beautiful, like recycled paper, handmade paper. So it was a beautiful surprise today, and I just love it. Linda got a different one. Naomi's got a different one. And yeah, so this lady makes them to order. So that was gorgeous. Also from that day down at the Krug Goblin was this lovely little sort of bag this is from Kate, with hand creams and floss drops, which were in front of me 5 minutes ago that I don't have in front of me now. Oh, there we go. Floss drops. So that's a lovely little like Liberty print fabric. It's nice, isn't it, Brooke? So that was from Kate. Oh, my other little hang on, just give me 1 second. Just keep talking there, Brendan. I just remembered an ornament.
Uh-oh.
I knew. What was that? Oh my gosh.
Stuff going everywhere.
It's the sampler. Look out there, Peach. We're going to wrap this up in a minute. So, from Catherine, she made me this so cute. It's got little koalas, Santas on the back. She did me this beautiful little Christmas tree. And in this sweet little box, she made me this beautiful, beautiful, what do you call them, Brendan? What do you call this? Bling.
Scissor fob.
It's a scissor fob, isn't it? Yeah, it's so, so beautiful. You're not really going to be able to see it. Very sparkly, very beautiful. I can now start to use it now I've shown it. My friend Elizabeth. Gosh, I think there was something else in here too.
Elizabeth gave me chocolates too, and I ate
Elizabeth
those.
did me chocolates. She ate those as well. And she gave me this. Look at this beautiful. It's glass house candles. It's the night before Christmas. And it's this beautiful little candle. So that's gorgeous. We've just been so blessed with all these beautiful, thoughtful gifts from friends this year. Put it all over there, yeah.
Otherwise the camera will focus on
I know, that's what I was thinking. I'm leaving a couple of ones to last. Now, that's, by the way, that gorgeous sticker came in one of my Christmas cards, which I can now put that on my box. Now, I had gifted Elizabeth something that I just didn't have a need for anymore, but that she really had missed out on getting something. So I thought, well, I prefer to give mine to her because I knew she'd love it. So, but because of that, and it was totally unnecessary, but Elizabeth made me this glorious bag. Look at that. Look at the hand quilting. It's all paper pieced. And oh my gosh, I cannot even tell you how much I love this bag, and now I can start using it. My friend Jody gave us a kaffir lime tree, and some other things, and this lovely book which I've been wanting to read for ages. It's called Daisy Jones and the Six. So I think it's now been made into a miniseries or a movie, but I want to read the book before I see that. Now this one came this week. And this is from my lovely friend Laura, from Brenda and the Cereal Starter. Now, I think Laura's in danger, of actually losing her cereal starter reputation. Well, she still starts them all, but she is doing a lot of finishing, I've noticed. And this is just beautiful. It's called, when I got this, I thought, because I messaged her instantly and said, oh my my gosh, I love it so much. And I said, and your finishing is just next level. I thought, wow, I wish I that's better than even my finish. I thought, and so she got back to me straight away and she said, well, I stitched it, but I had a professional finish it. So I said, that's fine. It's just so, so beautiful. Thank you, Laura. I will treasure that. That's going back on our tree. I think that's all my ornaments. And then my lovely friend Carol, this is not, we're getting together next week, but she actually found out I wanted this book, and she said, look, it's just not been one that I've ever really, fallen in love with, but she knew I did, and she just gifted me that. So it was like hen's teeth trying to find this book. So she gifted that, so that was a lovely surprise.
Trying to find somewhere to put it.
Oh, I know, Bob, I know. And then my lovely friend, look at this beautiful thing. This is a lovely. This is from my friend Nia. Look at this beautiful. Just the beautiful ribbon alone on this thing. Now this is very heavy. She knows that Brendan makes soy candles. So our house is full of candles, and I love them. So she gifted me this gorgeous thing. First of all, it comes with a silk scarf. How beautiful is that? And it's this, you can actually take that now because I can actually get rid of the box now. It's this gorgeous, gorgeous candle because, we're in dragonflies, and it's got a dragonfly. I don't think you can see that. And it's a beautiful scent. And the good thing is, as she said, once that's gone, Bren can refill it. So I'll always have this beautiful glass candle holder because he can just refill it for me, can't you, baby?
It can't stay there.
I know it can't stay there. And as I said, now I can undo the scarf because the scarf is just beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? So that came with it. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's a gorgeous silk scarf. So thank you, Nia. Oh, and there's only one other thing I just remembered as part of it's a purchasing because it's actually a club.
I've got this too, whatever that is.
Oh, that's from Tioni. That's before I go back to Tioni, who organised our get-together down in Sydney.
There are chocolates there.
What?
They're chocolates, aren't they?
Oh, there is chocolates and you can have those, baby.
Wow.
Well, I didn't undo it because I wanted to show everyone how pretty it was first. She organised our get-together down at the Cruel Goblin. She brought the champagne, she did everything. And this is her cute little gift. And this is, it's a beautiful little kind of very old-fashioned looking, which I love, dessert, dessert dish. Now, in there, though, and I can open this up now.
Careful smashing it around like that.
I'm not smashing it anywhere. Oh, no, I can't because I need scissors and I don't have scissors. But in there, Brennan's eagle eye has spotted some chocolates, which I hadn't noticed. But there's a tea towel in there with a recipe for pavlova. So that is a very cool. So you can make the pavlova and then put it into the dessert dish. So luckily I've now finally been able to show that. And yeah, you got the chocolate that came with it, but then you'll have the chocolate in there. Another thing I forgot, when we were down at the Cool Garden, we picked up, I haven't got the box here anymore, the last in this year's Schoolgirl sampler cob. This was built, then we got some bonus charts. This time, it's always on our linen. And, the beautiful cards. That was, the pattern, I left the pattern in the other, but that is the sampler for the last in the series. Just gorgeous. I know a lot of the girls are already stitching that. Now, a few people have been asking me about the Schoolgirl sampler club. I did ask Julie when I was down there, and she said that yes, she wasn't sure if they were going to be running it next year, but they are. And I know a million people have asked me, how do I get into it? They don't want to miss out. I believe Julie said that it's going on sale in February next year. So contact the Cruel Goblin, get onto their waiting list, and she will let everybody know when that goes on sale. Because it sells out lickety-split. It really sells out fast. So, yeah, I can't recommend that club highly enough. I know Brenda and Laura, I think, have shown it on their Flosstube too. It's going, more and more are going overseas now as well as in Australia. So it's really good. Okay, we're winding up. We have one giveaway, and then we'll announce the winner of our 10,000 subscriber.
Okay. You're going in a different order. Okay.
Well, I thought this. Now, the lovely Vinny from Cottage Garden Samplings is stitching, well, she did 2. She's done Christmas Parade, which was a new release for her in, I think it was December, and she's done that on our prehistoric linen. So she sent me that, and she said as part 1, her whole series, this is the Santa's House. This is her new series for, well, this month, obviously in 2024. And this is all stitched on our prehistoric as well. So Vinny sent us a chart for us to have because she used our linen, but she also
sent us giveaway as well.
A giveaway of each of those charts.
So we've got Christmas Parade and Santa's House.
Yep.
We've got them that way.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you. We will give. We're thrilled to get 2 copies. So we'll be giving one of those away. Then you have to fill out our Google form. We forgot to say that last time. You must fill out the Google form so we've got your name and address. So that if we draw your name, if you haven't put in a Google form, you're not going to be eligible for the draw. Please don't mention free or giveaway or anything because you know what the bots are like. So maybe for Santa's House, we'll just make it Santa. And for Christmas Parade. So if you put that in the sentence, you can put them both in the same sentence. It doesn't matter. We'll be going through and looking for those 2 words. We will draw that. Unfortunately, it's only just arrived, so it won't be in time for this Christmas. But if you're planning on doing that series, it'll kickstart you on that. I don't think the second one is due until January. So we'll get you that. We'll draw that on the next one. We'll probably do one just before New Year's Eve. So we will draw that then. And now we have really been, rabbiting on this video. I feel like we're very rusty. Okay, so we've got to tape up the back and everything because it's old. But this was the antique sampler that we're giving away.
It's my fingers.
You right there, baby?
Into the table.
That we're giving away. Now, this was the antique. This is the reproduction that we did. This is now available. It's been available for quite a long time now.
This one. For
a fair while. So are we giving that chart away to whoever won this?
Yeah.
So we've got the actual, our pattern as well, which is there. As well as the antique. As I said, it's getting a bit rickety at the back, so Bren will tape all that up before it hits the mail. And the winner is?
It's Lucinda.
Lucinda Duncan-Smith. So, Lucinda, congratulations. We will, Daisy. Oh,
get that in the
we will get that. Brett will get that all taped up and we'll get that away before Christmas for you. And congratulations. And thank you for being a subscriber. And thank you.
I'll also get the
and he'll also get all the dust off that too. We've had that sitting up at work for quite some time. And we will get a copy of Mary Ann Bush, 1838 away as well. You can also find that at needlework shops. We also have it as a PDF that you can buy. So thank you very much. That was very exciting. It took a while for us to get to the 10,000, but it's always the way you inch towards a certain number. And now it's kind of taken off again. I'm not as worried now, so I'm like, oh well. So yeah, but we'll do other giveaways, over time as we hit milestones and things. So please keep subscribing if you like what we're doing. We should get on a reasonably regular schedule next year. I say that every time, but it really has been busy. But we want to get onto a more regular schedule so we don't miss so many things. I'm sure there's a million things we haven't shown that we either bought or have been given to us over the last 6 weeks that it's been a chaotic year with my knee. I know I've gone on about this knee forever, but someone said to me the other day, it started off the year with 2 arthroscopies, so 2 separate surgeries on it, and finished the year with the knee replacement. So it's been a challenging year, but I can already feel it's all getting so much better. So thank you so much again to everyone who has wished me well. But hopefully 2024 will start a little bit with a few less surgeries than 2023 did. Don't you think, Brent? For Christmas Day, we're going out to see my dad out at Bathurst, just up and back in the same day. And then Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas, I'm not sure. I think it might only be Australia, New Zealand and the UK that celebrate Boxing Day. We're going up to Brent's mum and dad's and having Christmas Day just a day late with them. And then for the next week, we're just going to laze around, maybe go for a walk all around our lake. So I think I'm actually up for walking around our lake now, which is just behind us. There's a lovely walkway that's been built there that we haven't been able to take advantage of because I haven't been able to walk. So we'll start that. I think we'll take a few books and sit around our lake and just relax and just stitch and watch some telly and go for walks and just recharge before we go back on the 2nd of January. But we've got a fair bit to do in this next week and a half though before that happens.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing some very long hours to get as many orders away as we can before Christmas. So we thank everyone for their patience. As I said, I'm back at work. We're getting onto a bit of back to a normal production schedule now, and we really appreciate everyone's patience because it's been hard. So yeah, but it's all good now. Well, you got any other news, babe? That's
Nothing
it.
else.
We definitely will do one before New Year. We'll do one in that break over Christmas. We'll do so that's only 2 weeks. We are doing one, Brendan. We're not leaving 2023 without wishing everybody a New Year. That I can tell you. So, yeah, so we'll be back before the 1st. Brendan has a new mystery sampler, the free mystery sampler that's on our Fox and Rabbit Mystery Sampler Facebook group. The parts are up on our Fox and Rabbit website, though. You've got the requirement.
Not for the new one, for the old one.
For the old ones, yeah, but for the new one, you've got the requirements up on the group.
Yep.
And part 1 will be going up midnight on the 1st on our website. So I love this one that he's done. I think it might even be my favourite. So that'll be free again for 2024. It's probably going to be the last one that you do for free, I think, only because
not the last one for free.
The last one.
Yeah.
It's just the group has gotten so big and Brent's gotten so incredibly busy, and you're just going to see how the start of the year goes because he tends to get inundated with things at the start of the year, and hopefully that won't happen this year. But it's a really cute sampler. It is free. So join that group. You don't have to join the group but part 1 will be up on our website. But if you want the requirements now, it is on the Facebook group. There's about 22,000 people in there now. So the good thing is we can't monitor it every day, but we've got friends who help us with it. There's so many kind people on there. They're doing all the free mysteries from the start, and you see an amazing inspiration. People help each other if they've got a question before we even see the question half the time. So many lovely people on that group. And that group will just continue on too, even if Brent doesn't do any more freebies. It's to be decided this year, isn't it, Brent? You're going to see how you feel.
Depends on what happens.
Yeah, he's going to see how he feels through. And as I said, it's very different to when we first started it. Brent's, time is very limited now, and we want to try to carve out some more personal time in 2024 because it's been very busy. So, yeah. So, don't forget that one. That'll go up on the 1st of January. Well, actually, it's the 1st of January in the Southern Hemisphere. It'll be the 31st.
Not in the Southern Hemisphere, in Australia.
In New Zealand?
New Zealand's... They get hit the first 2 hours before we do.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, true.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. It'll go up midnight Australian Eastern Standard Time. I should even say that because it's different in Western Australia.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time, literally on the dot of midnight, and you'll just have to include time zones to see where else in the world that is. We have people literally putting countdowns on, especially in other parts of the world where it's not the 1st, because they want it on the dot of midnight. It's our time. It's hilarious. And 1 year it actually crashed everything, but I think you've got it worked out now, so it's all good. So yeah. So we'd like to wish everyone who celebrates Christmas, Merry Christmas. Those who don't, have a wonderful holiday period. And we will see you before 2024, but after Christmas. So thanks for bearing with us for all this raving on for this hour and a half or something. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.